Okay. Can I know your name?
Jacinto, sir.
Can I know your name?
Yes, sir. Annalyn Gode Jacinto. Jacinto.
Annalyn Jacinto, ah.
Yes, sir.
What is your age?
43 years old, sir.
43, ah. Your birth date?
January 10, 1973, sir.
1970?
3.
73. Marital status?
It's married, sir.
Married. How many children you are having?
I got 6 children, sir.
You got 6 children. And how old are they?
My elder, sir, is 24.
24.
Second is 22. Third is 20. Fourth is 18. And 5 is 16. And number 6 is 9 years old.
Oh, I see. So you have got 6 children, out of which I think maybe 4 you don't really need to take care of them, and I think those around 20 should be working by now. Am I right? And what about
Yes,
those
sir.
younger one, 9 years old and 16 years old? Who is going to look after them?
Their father, sir, and my mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law. How old is your mother-in-law?
It's a 75 years old, sir.
But is
But
she
still
strong?
Still, yeah.
Oh, I see. So have you got the consent of your husband and your mother-in-law to go overseas to work?
Yes, sir.
So they've given you the blessing of going to work, ah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I want to ask you a question which you have to reply me honestly. Are you mentally prepared to come to Malaysia to work? Are you mentally prepared? You just figure out and give me an answer. Are you mentally prepared?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ah. So you won't change your mind, ah?
Yes, sir.
Would you change your mind? Because I see that quite a lot I interview. After the next day, they don't want to work or they want to go somewhere else to work. So I want you to make sure, because for the fact that you come here to be interviewed, can you let me know whether you are actually mentally prepared? Are you mentally prepared to come here to work? Line is very slow. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Are you mentally prepared to come here to work?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. What is your height and your weight?
My height is 5'4" and my weight is 60 kilos, sir.
Okay. What is the occupation of your husband?
He's an installer and welder, sir.
Oh, he's a welder lah.
Yes, sir.
And your elder children, where are they? Are they working or are they overseas? Your elder children, 24, 22, 20, are they still in school or university? These children of yours?
They're in the province, sir, and working to the farm.
Oh, they're working from the province. And which province you are from?
It's Tuguegarao, sir. It's nearby to Tuguegarao City.
Nearby to where?
Tuguegarao City, sir.
I can't hear you actually. What's the name of your province?
Bugay, Cagayan, sir. Not near in Tuguegarao City.
Oh, you are in Cagayan de Oro.
No, sir. Cagayan Valley.
Cagayan?
Northern Luzon. Yes, sir.
Oh, near Luzon.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Luzon actually is about 3 hours to Manila.
No, sir.
Huh?
If I travel with the bus, it's 12 hours to
12
reach
hours?
there.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, because I thought Luzon is also near to Tagatai. Hello?
No, of the soul.
Ah, I see. Okay, Luzon is very big. I know that.
Yes, it's the largest part, sir.
Okay. What is your educational level? Up to what stage you have studied?
High school graduate, sir.
High school, how many years?
Sir?
How many years were you in high school?
For years, sir, since 1987 to 1991.
Ah, I see. So you finished your high school, I see that your
Yes,
English is not bad. It's quite clear actually because you worked in Singapore before, I think.
Thank you, sir.
And,
But actually, sir, my previous work here in the Philippines was I was working a U.S. citizen, sir. So.
Oh, I see. You work for U.S. citizen. And what were you doing?
Yes, sir.
Were you working as a
It's
domestic helper or what?
it's the same, sir. I look for elderly, and then it's all around working, sir.
Okay,
Also.
okay.
But the priority is to look for the elderly.
Ah, I see. Okay. And okay, now I'm going to ask you your experience. What is your experience? Your work experience.
Look for the elderly.
What is your work experience?
Experience is
I beg pardon?
to elderly.
So slow.
Daily is I am the.
Wait, I cannot hear you. Okay, now. What is your work experience?
Look, my experience to my previous daily is I came a basic therapist every morning until 12 o'clock and give him hygiene bath.
That is where you were working where as a therapist. You you work, you know. Huh?
Yes, sir. My elderly, the one old man that I take care, sir.
Okay, that means where were you working when you were actually, giving therapy to the elderly? Where was it?
It's a Singapore, sir.
Ah, I see. Okay, you have to tell me you're working in Singapore. How long were you working in Singapore?
2012 to 2014, sir.
20,
And 26.
2012 to 2014.
14.
So did you
Yes,
finish
sir.
your contract?
Yes, sir.
And the employer, is it Chinese, Indian, or Malay?
The Chinese is the one, sir.
Chinese, Okay, what were you actually doing for this Singapore family? How many were in the family? How many of them were in this family? You were working for them?
Sir. 76 or 75.
Okay, no, how many were in the family in Singapore? How many of them in the family?
2, sir.
Huh? Again?
2 couple. 2 couple.
Oh, only 2 person.
Yes, sir.
2 person means who?
House.
I know the elderly is one of them. The other person
It's a wife, sir.
is the wife.
Yes, sir.
You mean you look after the man who is handicapped?
Bedridden.
Ah, I see. So there's only 2 person in the house. And what type of house is that? Is it a condominium or a apartment or a flat? Hello, what type of house is that? Is it a big house? Line is so clear. Is it a big house? Hello?
Flat house. Flat house.
Oh, it's a flat house. Okay, that means it's a small house. Okay. So can you speak some Chinese since you worked 2 years there? Can you speak some Chinese?
No, I understand.
No, ah.
Only the basic one.
Okay, so they speak English to you lah in Singapore, ah. Okay. And what about other experience that you have? Maybe in the Philippines. What experience do you have in the Philippines? Any work that you have been doing in Philippines? What are the experiences you have? Pardon?
And then also to the farm for life and work in the house.
In Philippines, you have also experienced working in a house. And what was your main task in that house? What was the main task? Like looking after children, looking after elderly, or just doing housework?
Still looking for the letter defect.
Oh, I see. In Philippines, you also experienced looking after elderly. And what were you doing in Philippines looking after elderly? Was it a handicapped person or is it an elderly person who can walk? So what was your job there? What was your job there in the Philippines? Like in Singapore, you were looking after elderly man. That is. The Singapore, how old was the man? Do you know?
76 years old, sir.
Pardon?
76 years old.
Oh, I see, 76. What about the one in Philippines?
She is the one disabled, sir. The handicapped is 76 years old, and the woman is 75 years old.
I see, that's Singapore. What about in the Philippines?
She's 80. But she passed away already before, sir.
Okay.
She's about 93.
Oh, she's.
But I stay with them about since 1987 to 2011.
Oh, 87 to 2011, 4 years.
Yes. No, sir, more than 20 years.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is 24 years.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Very fast. And what was your job in looking after the elderly in the Philippines? Do you help her to take bath, feed her, change pamper, and make her comfortable? Main thing is talk to her, make her comfortable. So what was your job in the Philippines?